What's up, everybody? It's Val Guy here, and today I'm going to bring you what I believe to be the best Valheim seed in 2023. Now, I didn't say the perfect Valheim seed, but it's a really, really, really good one, and I'm excited to show you guys. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, let's jump into this. So, when we first load up the map, the first thing I did was bring up useful things to us, right? So here's your spawn in, right? This is a boar spawner next to the spawn. These are beehives, and as you can see, we are rich in beehives and boars, all on our main island right here. Most of the stuff is probably found first day. So we're already off to an excellent start. All right, so pre-first boss, we're very much taken care of. We this is insane to have this stuff so close. So let's move on to the next thing. And it is, all right, we're going to start back at the spawn. Next thing is the trader, right? So where is our trader? Now this is actually a negative on the map a little bit. One of the few cons. It is kind of far away. So the closest one is this guy here. Kind of have to avoid the swamp. But this is a pretty good walk through the Black Forest and the meadows. The other option is down here, but the swamp is unavoidable unless you guys want to sail, which is definitely an option. But I don't know, it's less of a pain in the butt to just walk this over here than it is to sail. So the trader, although on the main island, isn't super close like we'd like to see, but it's relatively close. It's definitely doable. All right, so let's move on to our next thing, and our next thing is the tombs and the crypts. So found our trader. We're now looking for copper. We're looking for ways to process it, and we are looking for Surtling cores. And I'll go ahead and expand this as well. So here are some Surtling core locations just to the west of your spawn, and here are them to the east. Now the west is obviously more saturated. That is where I would head. And then I'm just going to expand this. We'll look at iron options as well. So not a ton over here. Got a few more over here. Not particularly great. So this is the second dig on this map. There's some more here, but really you have to go through the plain, so it's kind of a non-option. You would have to, if you want to venture, a quick boat ride here, and now you're loaded up pretty well. Like this is a nice row of iron. I would say you probably are going to have to do this if these are worth about 50 a pop on average. I'd guess 40 or 50. We'll go 50 because it's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 300 iron there. Make that 800. You can get most stuff you need with 800 iron, but it's really not all that much. But if we go over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We're just going to call that 14. 10, you don't want to walk there. 14 iron, that'd be 700. So it's doubling. What did I say? 700 over here? That can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 400. I apologize. I said 700. So 400, 800. So you got 1200 iron over here. Roughly 1300 if you need it. That should be plenty if you're playing solo, especially. 1300 should be plenty. That should give you enough for everything in the Iron Age that you need. Plus iron beams, which if you haven't been building with them, especially for height, you need to. It will make your life so much easier. All right, so after the tombs, we're going to go with Leviathans. Now, what these guys are, if you don't know, you can sail to these and get a kitten from them. And what that does is that gives you the ability to make a razor, which is really, really powerful, especially if you get it up when you're in like the Bronze Age or the Iron Age. It's a heck of a knife. It also gives you the ability for the harpoon, which gives you the ability to kill sea serpents, which is one of the best. As if you kill them and get their scales, it's one of the best shields in the game. And if you get their meat, it is one of the best foods in the game. So you can get a really OP food really early if you kill a sea serpent. So normally these are a pain in the butt to find. As you can see, we've only got one over here. Here's another one. Not too great. This is how it typically looks, right? I mean, a lot of ocean here, a lot of nothing, and you're sailing around forever, and it really sucks. Oh, what's this? Just north of the spawn, we have 5. 3 condensed, and then 2 out here a little bit. But we've got 2 more right here, and if we come back down, I mean, look at this, guys. This is insane. You shouldn't need more than 3, maybe 4 if you're playing alone. If you're playing with others, you'll probably have to hit these 2, maybe this one if it's easy. But yeah, this is crazy. So this is one of those resources that are really hard to get. And I shouldn't say get. It's easy to get. It's hard to find. So this is normally what you see. You're, like I said, you're just sailing around the ocean aimlessly. You're like, oh, is there any over here? No. Nope. But you definitely have a bunch, a concentration, if you will, in this area. All right. So what is next? Next, I'm trying to go like progression-wise. We've got you to the ocean progression. We've gotten you through the swamp. Now let's go for some frost caves. So as you can see from me zooming out, we've got all the biomes on this island, right? And frost caves are absolutely 100% not a problem. Every single mountain has at least one. These 2 have 1. Everything else 4, I don't know, 10. Frost caves are absolutely not a problem for anything that you're going to need in the mountains. So let's move on to the tar pits, right? You're going to need tar. Well, yeah, I guess you don't really need it, but you're going to want tar. And do we have tar in our plains? We absolutely have a boatload of condensed tar pits, especially right here. This is nice because you can go between them. Black forest, so you can hit them. Black forest, kind of run away, hit them. Black forest, run away, go to this one, that type of deal. Be strategic about it without dying. These are also super nice because they're right next to the meadows. So same thing, you can have an escape, you can have an out. Yeah, tar pits are absolutely not a problem whatsoever. All right, so another problem that we sometimes run into is raiding goblin camps, and they don't have the totems in there, so you can't spawn the 5th boss. You do all this work, and then you get in there, and there's no reward for you, essentially. So we're going to go back over to the plains. Yeah, we have plenty of totems here to spawn in. Plenty. Stone. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, okay. Stone tower containing a totem. All right, I just wanted to make sure I had that right. So this is all of our totem locations. I believe for the 5th boss, you only need 4. I think you need 4. It might be 5 off the top of my head, but there are obviously more than that in here. And then these plains have a couple down here as well. But clearly this is the plains to be in when you want resources from the plains. So that brings me to my last thing, right? And the one thing I haven't gone over, you know what it is. It's the bosses, right? So the question you're gonna say, well, they all have to be on this island, right? Well, spoiler alert, they are not. They are not all on this island. So it's not the perfect seed, but it's darn close to it. So here we go. Our spawn, we've got the first boss. He's always super close to you. Nothing new there. I'm just gonna scroll out a little bit more. There's Elder. And if you remember right, our trader's right there too. I'll click him. Yeah, so on the way to the trader, we're going to find Elder, which is great. I'm going to unclick him. All right, so what about Bone Mass? Is he on our island? Yes, he is. And he's just not that far from the trader. All right, what about Motor? Is he on air? There he is. So we have 4 out of 5 bosses basically in walking distance from each other on our main island, right? So that is excellent, but no, it's not perfect, all right? So what we have to do is we have to come down south a little bit to this island, and there we go. Yagluth and the Queen are both right there, guys. So I sailed this. I actually opened up Valheim. I got a raft, and I sailed this from, I was about right here to here. This is a 3-minute sail on a raft. Granted, the wind was to my back, but I think you get the idea. This takes no time. You can see the islands from each other, okay? This is not a big space. Yes, it's sailing. No, it's not perfect. I know. Yes, there's this huge river you're going to have to sail through too. You're probably better to just dock there. But, guys, it does not get a lot easier than this in Valheim. And then look at that. Yagluth, also nice because he's by the Black Forest. And the Queen is kind of by the Black Forest as well. And then you've got mountains in here too. So if you want to do spawn a boatload of Earthspawn, yeah, tame a boatload of wolves on this island in the mountains for your Queen fight, you can, dudes. It's right there. I mean, this is crazy. So the next thing I'm going to show you, same seed, is just everything that I've showed you already. Everything there, so you have a picture of what all is there, kind of putting it all together. It's kind of hard to see. Tons of, I'm going to go back down to the Mistlands real fast, tons of diverger buildings. I mean, it's just saturated. You've got the towers and basically everything you need here for your entire Valheim quest with minimal sailing and all of your resources. I'll zoom back out again. I mean, look at that. Look how many crypts you got. You got more crypts than I know what to do with. And look at the concentration of stuff. It's a really, really, really good map. So, all right, guys, we're back. As you can see, I've got, this is my best seed 2023. The seed name is lowercase l, lowercase x, 7, capital J, lowercase p, capital L, capital Y, lowercase p, uppercase L, lowercase d, like David. And if we go ahead and start, where I'm going to spawn in is that little sliver of water that you have to sail through. I'm going to show you how not bad this is. Yeah, this map is ridiculous, and it took me a long time to find it. So hopefully it can really help you guys out there. If it does, please leave a comment. Helps us grow the channel, helps me know what you think, what you like, if I should keep making these, if I should keep trying to get the perfect seed, basically, keep going for it. Or if not, then I won't waste my time with it. But here we go. I am on that shoreline. Hit the map here. As you can see, I'm still in the Black Forest. I'm at the edge of the swamp. I'm looking over here, swamp. And then we're just going to go right down to the mountain, the Mistlands. Yagluth is right here. There's even an elder over here somewhere. So, yeah, it is right there. And there's how far I am away from the spawn. All walkable. Same exact map. So, the proof is in the pudding. So there we have it, guys. Hopefully you think this seed is as good as I do. It's the best seed that I've seen so far. It's not perfect, but really nothing is. It's pretty close to it, though. If you've stuck around to the end, I thank you. Thanks for watching the whole video. If you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up, as it helps us get the word out to others who might be struggling in Valheim. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing so we can continue to help you out in the future. Thanks everyone for watching.